Hi everyone, my name is Singh. Today we're going to talk about this project IPDB. At a high level, it is a database protocol for Web3. What do you mean? We already have decentralized database like TestFS and IPDB. So why do we need this? Let's talk about two use cases. Let's say we want to build a huge decentralized social network for everyone, and different teams want to focus on different DApps and functionalities of the social network. Instead of asking every team to use one specific database implementation such that they can share the data, it would be a lot easier if we have a standard protocol for structured data. Another case, during this critical time of COVID-19, we want to have real-time information about news and confirm the case from all sources and channels. Some teams basically put together a detailed website and make it available to the public for free. The problem is that the traffic is so huge that the team has to pay a large bill for the infrastructure and data flow out of its own pocket. So what if we have a public database that every hospital and government agency can publish its data to from the first place? So how should we implement this? Luckily, we already have IPFS, and we can extend its concept and apply it to database. Analog to content addressings in IPFS. The key concept of IPDB is schema addressings. So a schema ID is basically generated by hashing the schema, and which means the application no longer need to know which particular database server or endpoint that it need to connect to. It only need to know its schema ID that we want to use, and then we're able to connect to the Cogus IPDB service. This is the proposed architecture. We have IPFS as the core stack and an IPDB node built on top of libp2p and TestFS to provide the database service. Then we can extend Filecoin to provide the payment and access control layer, such that the apps and users on the outer layer can take advantage of adopting IPDB easily and cost effectively. The ultimate goal is to make the ecosystem organic. For this hackathon, a MVP of the IPDB node have been implemented, and here is a quick demo of it. In this tab, we're running the test.fedDB in the background. This tab is showing a example data schema that we'll be using in this demo, which represent a CO2 sensor data. And we have developed a multi-schema package for converting that into a schema ID. In this tab, we are going to be running the IPDB service. We're going to be simulating some CO2 sensor data and publish it to the database. In this file tab, we are going to be running another instance for the IPDB client that will be subscribing to those sensor data that we just published. Thank you for your time. This is the end of the presentation.